Welcome to the incredible story of Ruth, one of the most powerful and inspiring books in the Bible. This is a story of love, loyalty, redemption, and God's unshakable faithfulness. It's the 8th book in the Bible, and it carries so much more than just ancient history. It holds timeless lessons for us today. The book of Ruth is traditionally believed to be written by the prophet Samuel. It's set in the time of the Judges, and it's a story that's filled with moments of struggle, sacrifice, and God's unwavering grace. Let's dive in. In chapter 1, we meet Naomi, a woman devastated by the loss of her husband and 2 sons. Her family, once blessed, is now in poverty. But this chapter is also about Ruth, her daughter-in-law, who makes a bold choice. Despite Naomi urging her to return to her own family, Ruth stays. She famously says, "Where you go, I will go. Where you stay, I will stay." Ruth chooses loyalty over ease, and this decision sets the stage for a remarkable journey of redemption. Chapter 2 is where we witness Ruth's humble work in the fields, gathering leftover grain to feed herself and Naomi. Little does she know, she's working in the fields of Boaz, a wealthy relative of Naomi's late husband. Boaz notices her and shows kindness and protection, offering her more than enough to eat. It's a chapter of grace and favor, both for Ruth and for Boaz, who sees something extraordinary in this foreign widow. In chapter 3, Ruth, guided by Naomi, takes a daring step. Naomi instructs her to approach Boaz at night after he's finished his work, and to ask him to be her redeemer, a term used in the law to describe someone who steps in to marry a relative's widow and ensure the family line continues. Ruth's boldness pays off as Boaz promises to do all he can to redeem her. But there's one complication. Another relative has the first right to redeem her. Finally, in chapter 4, we reach the climax of the story. Boaz, showing incredible integrity, goes to the town gate to meet with the other relative and offer him the chance to redeem Ruth. When the relative declines, Boaz steps in, marrying Ruth and securing the family's future. In a beautiful twist, Ruth's faithfulness and God's provision result in a son, Obed, who will become the grandfather of King David, and through him, the lineage of Jesus Christ. So what's the theme of the book of Ruth? It's about redemption. Ruth's story demonstrates how God works through ordinary people in extraordinary ways, and how his faithfulness transcends borders, cultures, and generations. It's a reminder that even in the darkest moments, God is at work, bringing about a larger plan of restoration. The book of Ruth is a masterpiece of hope and loyalty. Ruth's journey from widowhood to becoming the great-grandmother of a king is a testament to the power of faith, perseverance, and love. It teaches us that no matter where we're from or what we've been through, God's grace is for us all. And remember, in your life, like Ruth, you're never alone. God's plan for you is always unfolding, even when you least expect it. Thank you for joining me on this inspiring journey through the book of Ruth. Keep believing, keep trusting, and keep moving forward in faith.